EMbers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another wrap-up video from me. So this is November's video game wrap-up, of course, and it's going to be very short and sweet. And I'm going to address the fact, yes, I am in my pyjamas. It is freezing. I'm not changing out of me fluffy thumpers. So you're going to have to just deal with it, I'm afraid, because I ain't getting all dressed up. I am absolutely frozen. So in these videos, we talk about all of the video games that I've bought during the month, both physically and digitally, and all of the video games that I've played during the month. But physical purchases, there are none, unfortunately, so a very, very short wrap-up, like I say. Hopefully there will be more physical purchases in December. One never knows. There is, of course, a sale going on the PlayStation 5 digital store at the moment, of course, so I may end up getting some games for December. But as of right now, there's a lot of building work going on outside, I do apologise. As of right now, no physical purchases. So let's move on to digital purchases. This isn't a purchase. I downloaded this for free on my phone, but I thought I'd give it a quick mention. Pokemon Go. Now, I briefly played Pokemon Go when it first came out, briefly. And I thought I'd download it again. I thought it would be something fun for me and my husband to do. However, we're too embarrassed. So we went for a few walks to try and catch Pokemon on Pokemon Go. I don't think I need to tell you what Pokemon Go is. I'm sure you already know. It's far too embarrassing for us. It's too overstimulating for me to try and play a game on my phone, walk to the shop, do this, do that, look around me. It's too overstimulating. So I have actually uninstalled Pokemon Go. So unfortunately, I really wanted to give it a go. I thought it would be something nice for us to do. I can't do it. It's not for me. I remember there was a Harry Potter game, I think, was it Wizards Unite? Something similar, where they took the core elements of Pokemon Go and made a Harry Potter game out of it. And again, I couldn't do that either. The idea of walking around is brilliant. The idea of it, by the way. Getting out, seeing things, getting a bit of fresh air. It's a brilliant way to get you outside, don't get me wrong. And sometimes all us gamers need that, let's be honest. However, I can't do it. Far too overstimulating, like I say. And not only that, they have added so much more since I first downloaded it. So having to learn everything again is very, very difficult for me. So yes, unfortunately, my Pokemon Go journey started and ended within a week. But I gave it a go, and that's all you can say, I suppose. So let's finally move on to games I've played, because that was all of the digital purchases, obviously a free download. And again, a very, very short section. So we have Harvest Moon at Back to Nature. Of course, an ongoing playthrough here on this channel, which is going to be over very, very soon. And it's been like, what, nearly 2 years of my life that I've been doing that playthrough. So very bittersweet. But it's still going on at the moment, so we'll talk a bit more about that when it ends. Ark the Lad Twilight of the Spirits is again another ongoing playthrough here on this channel. Lake Season's Greetings DLC is another playthrough here on this channel, so I won't talk about them too much. Pokemon Legends ZA I have spoke about quite a bit since it first launched, so I'll keep this bit very brief. I am enjoying ZA, but I have put it down for a little bit. Obviously, we've got the DLC on December the 10th, so I will definitely be purchasing that and picking that back up, so we can talk about that in December's wrap-up. But I've pretty much done everything there is to do in ZA at the moment. Found it quite a short game in a weird way. I don't know how long Pokemon games are supposed to be, because this is my first one on the Switch, like I say, but I found my experience quite short with it, to be honest. You know, there's been a lot of controversy with Legends ZA, hasn't there? And I'm not really involved in the controversy because it's my first Switch game, like I said. Now, my husband has played all the games on the Switch, and he loves Arceus. That's one of his favourites. Arceus, however you say it, I don't know. And he's said if I play Arceus, I won't enjoy ZA as much. So based on the fact that I haven't played Arceus, I'm really enjoying ZA. But I have had a few comments here on YouTube actually as well, and I thank you for those comments, because it makes me want to play Arceus even more, to be honest. I will definitely be playing Arceus soon. But yeah, I know for most Pokemon fans, from the discourse that I've seen online, which you can't always trust, but it's a good, broad scope of opinions, I suppose. For the discourse that I've seen, people aren't really enjoying it too much. So, take that with a pinch of salt. Take what I say with a pinch of salt, because it's the only Switch game that I've played. The only Pokemon Switch game that I've played. So that said, I did enjoy my time with it. I really enjoyed the characters, I will say that. I agree with everybody else that it could do with voice acting. We're at that point with Pokemon that we do need voice acting, but I do enjoy the characters, and I'm happy just in my own little bubble playing it. But I must admit, for the past 2 weeks, I haven't played it because there's nothing for me to do. So I will talk about it more when I get the DLC, but that'll of course be in next month's wrap up. And then finally, I don't know if I spoke about this in October's wrap up. I think I did actually. Yes, Your Grace on the Switch. So playing ZA on the Switch made me want to pick my Switch up again. I haven't played on the Switch in such a long time. And I thought I'd replay Yes, Your Grace. I've absolutely flubbed it. So the game is obviously quite a strong management game in the sense of you have to keep your resources and your gold and everything balanced, keep your family members happy, all of this. And when I first played it, I absolutely loved it. And I don't think I did too badly. Playing it this time, I'm still enjoying it, but I've absolutely messed it up to the point where I can't continue the save. So will I pick it back up again? Probably not. Maybe in the future, but probably not now because I've absolutely made a right pig's ear of it. So there's no point trying to carry on playing. You know, they're not my genre of games, but you know in these kind of management games, once you've messed it up, that's the end of it. You're done. And that particular save file is done. I can't carry on playing it. So I may pick that game back up in the future. I do need to play, they brought out another game, didn't they? Snowfall, Frostfall, something like that. So I do need to pick that one up and play it. But for now, my Yes, Your Grace journey, the second time around, started and ended quite abruptly, unfortunately. Now, there's a lot of building works going on, so I am going to cut this short, but that really is everything anyway. Very, very short month for video gaming. Very, very slow month for video gaming, I should say. And if you go on my other channel as well, we talk about films, TV shows and books that I've watched/read. And again, spoiler alert, a very, very slow month for doing that as well. So been a very, very busy month in my personal life. So I haven't really had a lot of time to game or to consume any media at all, really. So very short and sweet wrap up. There should be a vlog coming up on this channel soon, so please stay tuned for that. And of course we have all our regular content. We've now moved of course to 4 videos a week instead of 3 to add in the Lake Seasons Greetings DLC because I didn't want to get rid of Ark. So we are on 4 days a week now for the foreseeable, and thank you for your support on that. That's been absolutely amazing. So thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye Embers.